Good morning and assalamu alaikum everyone. How are you all?
Morning, good.
Good morning, teacher.
I cannot hear you. Okay, give me 1 second, please. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, can I log out and I want to log out and log in again because I cannot hear clearly. Give me 1 second, please. Okay, now can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but the volume is very low. Thank you, Asara. Give me 1 second. Yeah, volume is good. Okay, let's start with today's class. Today we will do lots of things. I need to share my screen. Give me 1 second. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Javed. Now I can hear clearly. Okay, let's start with our operating system. Where is the virtual box? Here it is. I did not configure in the server, so let's start from the client. So I need to start it, and that one I need to start at like okay, for the first time I need to start. Otherwise, I cannot connect with the server. Okay, let's start. Normal start. And I want to use the PuTTY in my working purpose, and PuTTY is the very good software. You can use any other software, Kitty, PuTTY, or more third-party software also be available. Wait a couple of seconds. So today we'll do lots of command. Please write down every commands we are using in the Linux environment. Linux environment means all of the Linux terminal, like desktop version or server version, whatever you are using. That's not a big deal. But commands, all of the commands are same. So what is my password? Yes, good. Okay, I can see password is available. Let's connect with this operating system. Those who install the Linux 9, Red Hat 9, thank you all of them. Okay, let's use the what happened? Okay, let's click. Oh no, what is this? Something problem in my operating system. Okay, let's write down IPADDR. I want to check just IP address and I want to put it in the PuTTY. 10, 15. Okay, copy this one. Okay, I don't need this one. As far I know, 127.0.0.1 is our client version, and I can connect with that one. And my username is Abu, and the password is password exclamatory sign. Okay, I can log in. So I want to shut down this one. I don't know what happened in here. Somehow that one is not working perfectly. Okay, I want to shut down this operating system, and I want to work with that one in the behind. Okay, that's remote connection is not working, so they are letting me know the remote connection is not working. So let's turn on this one as headless. That one working in the behind. In the meantime, we are working in our platform. Okay, that's already start. You can see that one is running currently, so minimize it. And let's come back in here. And let's refresh it. Refresh means restart the session. And okay, it's already connected. No, I did not get any information. Okay, now it's coming. Let's write down username. I did not write down username. Inactive, again restart. Write down username, write down your password. Now I am logging. Let me increase the font size and change something in here. Click into the change settings, click into the appearance, click into the change. You can change the font size, you can change lots of things, whatever you want, you can do that one. Okay, this is my full screen, so I need to do not full screen like this way. Then you can see very clearly everything. So let's clear this screen. Write down clear, everything clear from your screen. But we can see everything in the top. It is start with from in here actually now. Now let's, where I am actually, I need to know. So how come I can know? If you want to check your working directory, where are you? So you can write down PWD, present working directory. Directory means your that one is, you can say folder, or you can say where are you working. I'm working in the home, and this is my username. Why? How come you can know home? When you can see this symbol is means this one. This one is called home directory, tilde sign. When you can see tilde, that means that one will be home. When you can see only this portion, only the first hash, this one, that one is called root. So in this way, you can check your current working directory. And if you want to know who are you, that means what is your username, so you can write down who am I. So my username is this one. So how come you can know? Normally, first one is username, and rest of one is after the add. Rest one is, this one is the host name or your server name. If you are using the server, then you can see more things. If you are not using server, write down host name, press enter. If you are using without server, then you can see this option. And if you are using server, then you can see after dot, there will be something after dot. You need to use the dot symbol, and after then you can use local, you can use anything. .com, .net, anything. .local means we are using this client server operation locally. So we are using local. You can use anything, whatever you want. Okay, this is the this few things are very basic one. Let's do one thing. That one is, if I am to know about our disk information, so write down df, press enter, then I can see my disk informations. Here will be show the file systems. These are the file systems which are available in my disk in my Linux environment, and this is the space for my disk. Okay, this is the main hard disk. Only one hard disk in my computer right now, so I can see that one. But this hard disk means in your operating system, when you install your operating system in the VirtualBox, in here, that VirtualBox actually showing this one. If you want add more hard disks, you can add. I'll show you that one later. How come you can add another hard disk? Though in the VirtualBox, it's not possible to add another hard disk, but there is some option, add more disk. That one is no. There is some option. I'll show you in later. Not adapter. In general, advanced, basic, description, storage. Okay, it's not showing in here because it's running right now. When it's not running, then I will show you. I'll show you that part also. You can add another hard disk. When you add another hard disk, it will be show SD B1. Like this way, they will increase. When you want to make a partition in this hard disk, that one will be show SDA 11, 12, 13, like that way. This is the hard disk information. And if you want to know the disk uses and details information, we can use DF-H. And this is the hard disk. And this is the space. We use this one. And this one is now still available. So boot purpose used like that one. And these are the temporary file they're using these few things. So in here, you can see both are almost same. Here is only showing the information of your hard disk, like in here, with spaces also. But in here, it will be looks like different way they're showing. So let's check something. Let's use the ls. There are lots of command. Best way, you need to memorize everything. But if you want to know anything, you can search in the Google or ChatGPT or any AI tools. Then you can get all the informations. Like write down ls. What is the meaning of ls? Ls means if you want to find or if you want to see the list of all of your directory or files, you can write down ls. I'm in the home directory. I write down ls. So under the home directory, I can see these folders or directories are available. This is the showing the list. List means not list wise. This is the showing like as a how many folders and how many files in your directory. That one will be shown. But if you want to think, no, I want to see it as a list wise and details information, write down ls minus l. Then you can see the details information will be shown like this way. The first one, desktop. This is the desktop. Desktop is come fast, and when you can see that one is divided into few ways. First, this portion is called file permission and what type of files or directory. This one, how many users are working with that one. This one is user. This one is group. This one is date and time when you create this one. And sorry, date, and this is the time when you create that file or that one. And this is that folder or directory name. Now, what about the D? When you can see start with the D, D means directory. There are more things I will show you a little bit later. In that time, you can see some are start with D, some are not start with D. If you can see anything, any line start with D, that means that's called a directory. Or normal sense, you can say this is a folder. Another thing, this first 3 digit working for the user purpose. Second 3 digit working for the group purpose. And the last 3 digit used for the others purpose. What is that one? When we are doing another class, in that class, I am discussing about the file permission. The file permission, I will discuss all the portion. What is that one? How to change that one? File permission, basic sense, like you have one folder, someone connected with your computer, you want to share that folder to 1 or 2 people, not for all. That's the permission. So we can set in here. We'll do that one. First one, R means read. So if you want to set any read permission, everyone can read it. If you want to set write permission, then anyone can read and write it. If you want to use the X permission, X means execute, then everyone can execute that file. If you give all the permission read write X, then anyone can do anything, everything they can do. That's the permission file. This is on how many users use that file. We can see most of the time we can see there will be two, because one user is when you create you, that one is you, another one is root user. So two user always this you can see, but there is another thing, three, that maybe use the VMware for this reason, sorry, VirtualBox and server for this computer and make a clone. So that one, that why it's maybe three, but I'm not sure why it's showing three, but it should be two. Everywhere it should be two. This is the group name. First one, sorry, this is the username. Which user you are logging right now? This username will be showing here. This is the group. When you create any file and folder, by default, username will be the group. But if you want to, you can change that one. And when you create any files and folder, that one will be updating here. Okay. And whatever the file or folder name, that one is this. Now let's write down another thing. And that one is command. ls minus l8. I write down only 8. You can see when you are using up arrow key or down arrow key, then you can see the previous up arrow key means you can see the previous all the command. Like all the command I can see. And when you are using down arrow key, then you can see the all the keys, all the command will be showing here. So you can use the up arrow and down arrow. That two are key for the searching your previous command. You don't need to write everything again. So I write down new command ls space hyphen ls. Press enter. Then in here, okay, they are not showing any total, but that one is actually we are using hidden files information. All the information will be showing here, but we cannot see anything because there is no hidden files. Okay, let me check another place. Normally we can see some hidden files also be there, but it's not showing in here. ls minus ls I write down. Okay, let me go to the, okay, let's change the directory, and I have to see more files. More files will be, no documents, no. And the desktop, download, picture, public, videos. Okay, let me check it. I have to change the directory. Write down cd. Cd means change directory. And let me go to the desktop. Let's write down desktop like this way. Press enter. I cannot see that files and folders because my desktop starts with the D is the capital letter. So I need to use also capital letter. Here is the one thing, that one is case sensitive. So case sensitive purpose when you are using, so you must use the same type of name like desktop, D is capital, you need to do that one. I write down cd desktop. You can see instead of home directory, now it shows the desktop. That means I'm in the desktop. Let me check one thing. Is there any file or not? No file is there. Okay, let me. Just I am to show you more files and folders. Okay, now I can see. I move one folder. That's the most important folder in our Linux environment. The folder name is etc. Under there, all the executable files and folders will be available in there. I write down, I change the directory. You can do or not, it's up to you. But I have to show you more things. So for this reason, I move into that one in that folder. In that folder, there are lots of files will be always be available. So let me discuss few things. I write down ls minus age. What is the difference between ls minus l and age? In the age, you can see all the hidden file also be in here. So some are hidden file, that color is little bit different. Like in here, no, not that one. Some files all are hidden. Okay, we cannot see in here clearly, but let's discuss from the first one. Okay, we can see for the first line total 1.4 M. That means in that folder there is 1.4 million drive directory or file are available. So lots of files and folder are available in that directory. Second line start with the D. D means that one is directory, ABRT. This is the directory. Third line also be D, that means directory. When you can see this one, hyphen, start with the hyphen. Hyphen means that one is a file. That means ADJ time, adjustment time, this one is a file. And you can see in here, everything is root. Something will be work with another user, my user, but in here we can say everything is root. So when you can see root, that means this is the root user and this one is root group. Another type of thing is this one. These two lines are one line. Okay. When you can see that it start with the R, R means link file. So there is three types of thing we can see. There is another one is available, but it's not showing in here. It's a system file. So one is directory. Directory start with D. One is file. File one is start with the hyphen, and L start with the link file. So and link file always be, you can see, implies that this symbol. That means this favicon.png, that file is actually stored in here. So this is the full path, but this file also be available in our /etc folder. Another few things in here. This is a boot file, but it's also be a link file. You can see bootgraph.that one. This one also be a link file. And the colors are changed. You can see blue or not exactly blue, but that's a little bit, you can say blue. And that one is a drive. And when you can see anything is that color, that is called the file. And this is the directory. And most of the time we can see the link files are different color. This is the PNG purpose, its color is like that one. This is the system file, configuration file. For this reason it's red. It's very dangerous file. Okay, this is the way we can see some files. You can see this one is a YUM file, configuration file. That one is configure your server or your any Linux environment. We need to use that one. Another few command also be available. That one is showing as a long format. Let me use that command and take it. ls minus l a pra. Wait a second. Where did I tell it? Starting root Toronto. Maybe more. Okay, from in here. What about this one? What is the meaning of alias? We write down alias. Now I write down add another few things, TRA. Basically, TRA is used for the sorted and reversed way. That means it's sorted and oldest one will become first and the rest of one will become later. That means this one is sorted. You can see this file created July 2023 2015. but in my computer I just installed few days ago. Actually, this file automatically installed in the system file in our operating system. They just copy from their file and paste in my computer when I'm installing that one. And you can see that one start with the R. R means this is the file. So these are the configuration file. We cannot create new. These all the things come from the previous installation or in their file. So until all the files, we did not do anything. After then, we start from in here. So we can see that one is date and time. Oh no, August. We are not doing that things. January 21. When you can say our date, that means we start from that one. So we start from in here. Okay, and the rest, all the files actually copy from our online. When we install it, when you configure our all the things, and it will be work like that way. So this is the another type of command. You can check that one. And you can see it's very difficult to figure out where I start and how many command is there. Lots of command is there. You cannot see all the commands. You can see those whose portion you can work with that. You can see that part. Let's write down another command. ls space minus lrtra using another type of command. That command is called pipe. This is a pipe command. What is the meaning of pipe? Okay, I write down it, after then I will discuss. This one is called pipe command. Pipe command means this left side and right side both are working together. So now I am to add, that means this one is called, you can say join, or you can say and. That means two words working one line. Make a one sentence or make a one line. Like that one. Now I write down another command that's called less. What is the meaning of less? Less is very good command because when you are using less, then okay, press enter, after then you can see what is the difference. When I press less, you can see only one page at a time. The page length based on your window. Window means I open my window like this. So if you increase your window, you can see more line will be here. So I cannot see all the files in here all together. You can see your file like as a Word file, one page by page. So this is the first page, press enter. Then you can see second page. How come you know this is the second, this is the page? You can see there is one colon symbol and the cursor is in here actually. When you press enter, then you can see the another page. Press enter, another page. You can see everything is changing. Press enter, press enter, press enter. That means lots of files are changed now, and we can see step by step. So now cancel it. Control D. Okay, Control D will be go up. So now press enter and finish it. These all the files we can see in our, and you can see that one is end. Okay, I want to break the stop it. I use the Control Z. When you want to think no, I don't need, so you can use the Control Z. You can see that one is stop. We'll do one script using the, when you are using Control Z, you can see the stop. That one is a one interrupt option. So I can write down this command ls minus l and less wise I want to see. I can check it. Let's write down another command and check that I'm in the etc folder. If you want to see others folders information, how come you can see? Let's write down like this way and check it. I want to go to the home directory and I have to check in my user slash. Is there anything start with D or not? Press enter. Then we can see no such file is available. Okay, let me back to the home directory. CD /home /out. Okay, let's write down that command. LTS home abu d. Okay, that's not showing. Document ls cannot access. ls minus LHTRA. Okay, let me check another thing. Documents. Okay, now I can see, but why I cannot see that one? It should be work, but it's not showing. Like if you write down DO, no such file. Okay, I cannot see that one. Maybe they're changing the version, or so maybe I write down something wrong. If you want to know your how many files and folder under this document. Okay, let me change the path first, and we can use. No problem. Where is the document? Documents. Oh no. Okay. Documents. Okay. I press enter. I'm in the home directory. I write down ls my hyphen lhtra home my user and documents. I need to check under the documents how many files and folders are available in there. I can see only one directory. We create it in there. That one is the city, and another directory is in here. That's are hidden. You can see there is total 4.0k. That is the showing the size actually in here, but it's there also be showing some count. I will show you, and you can see there is only one folder is available, and these two are hidden files. We cannot see what things are available in there. That means you located anywhere. If you want to go any other folders information, you can check that one like this way. Let's do another thing. That one is called find something from your folders. So in here only one drive, but let me go to the in our etc folder. And as we know, we write down this command and we can see all the information in here, all the files information in here. Let's find out from this folder, from the etc. Let me pick anything. Let's write down mail. M-A-I-L. Start with mail. Okay, let me find out. The command is we need to write down ls. Most of the people use the ls minus ls. Somebody use the ls minus l, and somebody only choose this command. This command is actually interesting command, and you can say all together everything. So I want to find out some command, some name or some information from our files. So write down in here find space hyphen name space what you want to find out. In the bracket, I want to start with I write down double star. In between there, which one you want to find out. Let me write down bash, only this bash. If the bash start or not start, okay, write down it, after then I'll discuss. Bash, BSS. Now I can see from where, here. I write down bash. this few things I write down in here. What is the meaning of this one before that find command? This command showing all the list of file. After then I use the pipe sign. That means this one first showing all the things. After then pipe means join. After then I write down another command. This command will be implemented on this command. Okay, so but all the things will be working the behind in your memory. We cannot see that things. So what is this one? This command find. Find means I need to find out something. So we can use find keyword, and I want to use file name or folder name or directory name, whatever that one. I don't need to know what I need to see, and I need to find out that one is bash. Bash start with that bash. Where is that one? I don't want to carry that one, but I am to see bash is written in my file or folder name. Like as you can see, bash is in here. So in right side, lots of things written. In left side, lots of things written. When you want to find out like this way, you need to write down after bash or before bash star symbol. This one. When you write down a star symbol, that means you can see left side anything or right side anything, everything will be showing here. Like this one. These all are finding this one access denied. This one is working with together. All the bash will be showing like that one. But in here some permission denied. In here also some bash file also be available. But they did not give me any permission, so we cannot open that one. Let's write down the bash little bit like this way. I need to start with bash. Which one start with bash? That one I need to see. I press enter and I can see only one. This one. No. Yeah, I can see only this one because that one is actually root directory. We don't need to do start with the bash, and this one I use the star symbol. And there is also bash. We cannot see all our permission denied, so we cannot open that files. That means if you want to find out anything, you can use like that way. Another command also be available. That command is called grep command. Let's use the grep command. There are lots of things also be available based on the grep, based on the find. So you can practice at home. Let's use the grep command and let's use like this way. Okay. When you are using grep command, we don't need to write down any other thing. Just write down whatever you want to search. You can see in our this folder using that one, only these two files will be shown. That means when you use the grep and write down whatever that file name, write down it and it will be shown. Okay. One is file, another one is drive, and the bash file is coming from there. Let's go another thing. Man command. I write down man. What manual page do you want? Man means manual page. Like there are lots of command, not thousand actually, approximate to 100, 200 commands are available in our Linux environment. Now everything is impossible to remember, or how to use that one you don't know, or I don't know. So we can do one thing. That one, write down man, write down any specific command. Let's write down ls. What is the purpose of ls? Press enter. Now they will say everything. ls used for the name, ls list directory content. This is the option you can write down like this. Description list information about the files, the current directory by default, sort entries alphabetically, or all the things will be available in here. You can see manual page is 1. This is the page number 1, line number 1 that is start with. Press H for help or Q for quiet. So press enter, then you can see page by page or line by line, like this way. How to use your any command. Everything will be shown like this way. Okay. So I don't need to anything anymore. So you can use the Q. Then you can exit from there. If you want to search any other thing, let's write down man. Man means manual page. After then write down grep. Press enter. Then same way, you can use grep, egrep, fgrep, print lines matching a pattern. So we can use that grep for the matching. That means searching purpose we can use. So there is all the way, all the things will be available. You can use all the portions. So combination of this one also the F is file, I is ignore case, invert math. So if you want to learn more, you can research it. So based on your research, you can learn lots of things. The main is used for that purpose. Another one we can use like write down info.ls. So info.ls actually showing details information of the ls. So like you can see already, that one is showing information, how to write down, where is it, how when it is start, everything information of the ls. And there is also some link also be available. So now I'm to exit from that one and I use Q. Okay, let's write down one command again, come back in here and write down one command. And that command I am to use ls minus la, hidden file with hidden file, files folder with hidden files. This is the very common common line or common command. We are using that one. In here we can see there is total file list 1428 and everything will be showing in here. But you can see these two are system drive or hidden drive. We cannot see all the things, and that's not showing in our case. Okay, now let's write down, let's create one folder. How to create a folder files, that one. And we want to create from our home. Let's change the directory cd home and Abu. Now I am in the home directory. This is the home directory code. Okay, where are you? No worries. If you want to change directory, you can write down cd means change directory, and where you want to go, write down that one. Then it will be home directory. Let's create a file. How to create a file? File and folder, that's two things. For folder, make directory. For the file, we need to use lots of way we can use. Step by step we will show. Let's create a file. touch. Touch is a command. That commands actually create a file. So I'm in the home directory. Now I need to create a file under the downloads folder. Okay, let's write down home Abu DOWNLOADS downloads slash, let's the file name is test. I need to create a file and the file name is test. So you can add extension test.txt, whatever you want, you can add it there. If you are not writing anything, that means this one is worked like as a file. There is no extension. This is the path. This is the path. Path means your file will be creating there. If you want to change that one, you can change it. And this is the command will be create this test file. This test one. This is the file. Press enter. When you press enter and you cannot see any error or anything, that means it's worked perfectly. Let me show one thing. I write down wrong command, touch this one, and I have to create a file. Somehow I did not write down H. Press enter. Then you can see bash touc command not found. That means that command is wrong command. And you cannot exit from in here. We need to use the Control C. Okay, when you can see anything wrong, that one will be show like that way. And when you cannot see anything, that means it's work perfectly. So where is my file? Under the downloads folder. Let's move in there and check it. Actually, the file is there or not. Or we can check it from in here. Let's write down ls -l h tra. And where is my file? My file is under the download, TOWNLOADS. We can see just few seconds ago, we created this line, this file. So this is the file we created. Or you can do one thing, you can go to that directory, cd DOWNLOADS, and write down ls. Then you can see your file is this one. Okay. Whatever you want, you can do. You can like as I'm working from my home, you are in your home or maybe in other places. Where are you? It does not factor. If you log in the server in our Google Meet, then you can add or you can access this course. Same thing. Where are you? It does not factor. If you want to available in the home directory, you can directly check your file. What about your status of your file? Is it created or not? Or if you are in the etc folder, you can check it. Or if you are in here, you can create that one. So that means we can see my file is available. Let's remove that file. We can see my file is there. Let's remove it. Before remove, let me check again using this command. Then we can see the details information. This file, I create it right now. Okay. Let's remove it. How to remove it? If you want to remove anything, write down RM, remove, delete. Remove means in here, delete. Paste. You can see I cannot see any error message. If I cannot see any error message, that means it's work perfectly fine. Let's check it. Actually, we did it or not. We can see in that folder, I write down this command and I cannot see my test file. Is it true or false? You can check it. Previous command, this one, in their test file is available. Now in there, no test file is available. Let's create again another file. And we want to use another thing. Let's create TOUCH and let's use the test another file. And check it, the file is available or not. Yes, now I check it, my file is available. Let's create another file and that file copy from this one. That means sometimes we are making a copy. First we copy it, after then you can change it. So I have to copy one file. How come I can copy? What is the command for copy? Write down cp, old file. This is the old file. Now write down new file name. This is the new file name. CP means copy, old file name. This one will be in here. And what will be your latest file or which one you want to create? You can write down that one. Let's press enter. We cannot see any error. Let's check it. The file is exist or not. We can see this is the file. Previous file when we create this one. After that, I copy one file. Both files are now same, but just I change the content are same. And I change the name of my file. Let's do another thing. That one is everyone is good. Okay. Let's rename a file. Like this one is a test file. So think about you want to rename that file name. This file. It's the test. Let's make it test 3, 4, whatever you want. Rename it. Sometimes we copy and rename it. Or you can rename it, this file. Let's say anyone, rename it. How to rename? Rename command we are using in here, move, MV. MV actually, you can move your file from one directory to another directory, or you can change your file name. Move actually nothing but they are just making a copy and change the name. So let's write down move. I'm to change my first file test1 to test3. Move MV is work for the moving or renaming your files. I am to change the old file. This is my old file. Which one is this one? And I am to use this new name. This is the new name for this file. You can see right now test and test2 is available. Now when I press enter, then you cannot see the test, this file. Okay, press enter, let me check, and I can see command is working. Let me check it. What about the status? Now I can see my file name is rename with test3 and test2 is exist. Test2, test2. But in here test, in here no test. That one is I rename my file test to test3. So this is the command we always use in our Linux environment. Let's use another command. That's another interesting command, cat command. Cat command is most popular in our Linux environment. Using cat command, we can do lots of things. So let me check in main page. Write down cat. Cat is a command. Okay, it's not a pet. So using cat is basically used for the concatenate files and print on the standard output. That means that one sometimes print something, sometimes make a file. I will show you. And here all the things are written. When you write down after cat, then they will be worked like this, that way. Lots of things available. Everything available in your Linux environment, like as our in Windows. When you need any help, you can go to the help section, or you can in the search write down help. They will help you. Linux in Windows, but in here same thing. You can write down command and you can see all the things. Now let's use the cat. Write down cat. Press enter. Then your cursor in here. When you can see your cursor in here, press 1 or any value. I want to input some value. Press enter. Then you can see I write down only 1. I write down this one, but it shows this one. That means when you input anything, it will be show output. Let's input another line, another things. I input A, I can see A. Let's input T, then I can see T and T. It's continuously going on. How to exit from in there? So we need to use Control plus D. When you use the Control plus D, that one will be forcefully exit from this environment. Otherwise, it's never be ended. You can see I write down like 1 and show output. This one I input, this one cat will give me the feedback output. Input, output, input, output. But I did not save anywhere this all the things. Let's save all the things in one file. Let's make a file, and that file I need to save all the informations. So using the cat command, we can create a file. Like as a few minutes ago, we create using touch command. Where is the touch? Touch command. I create touch, use the touch, I create this one. So let's use the cat command. And using the cat command, there is an interesting thing. You can input some value in there. But using the touch, you can do, you need to write down more things. Let's use the cat. Cat, pipe symbol, use the T. This, when you write down this T, that one will be little bit interesting thing. I want to do it after, then I will discuss. And let's create another file. We have already two files, test2 and test3. Let's create another file, test4.txt file. I need to create. Okay, press enter. Then your cursor in here. Let's press 1. Press enter. Then you can see you get output 1. Let's press 2, 2, 3, 3, A, B, B, C, C. Let's stop it. Control D. I use in here T command. What is the benefit of T command? T command actually save my all the output in my file. And cat command is actually, this cat command is actually create this file and store all the information in the file. But one thing in here, that one is when we are using T, then we cannot see all the record. Why? We can see only input. Which one I input? This one, this one, this one, this one. That means which one I input, that one I can see. Let's check my file. How come I can check it? So cat is another type of command. Write down cat and write down your file name, test4.txt. When you write down cat and your file name, press enter. Then you can see I write down these things. So I can see that one. But in here you can see lots of things is available. Wait a second. Okay. You can see 1 is twice time, 2 is twice time, but in my file only 1, 2, only single value is available. What single value? Using the T, there pick only which one you entry. That one will be showing there. And this cat create the file with that value, one value. This is the way we can create our file and we can enter value in our file. So if I need more value in that file, we'll add. Before that, let's do another few things. So in my test4 file, I can see these few lines are available. Let's do one thing. That one is translate. Let's translate one value. Translate means like A will be show capital A. This one is the lowercase. Let's it show capital. Let's write down file name. This is my file name. Pipe. Pipe means, that means first output. This output will be come from in here. After then rest command will be work another thing. So I need to translate. A will be caps A. So what will be TR means? TR means translate. Press enter. Then you can see A is translate to capital A. It's not A is capital translate that one. Let me change it. That means in your file, 1, I write down in here 1, you can see 1. But one command I use in here, that's the showing translate. That translate is showing 1 is now A. If you want to change like that way, you can do that one. So translate is one type of command. Let's use another command. How many letter or how many character is there? How many line is there? I don't know. I can count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 line is there. So I want to count, not like that way. I want to use the command. So let's use that type of command. Write down cat, file name, space, pipe sign. After then, word count. After then, line. So I want to count line. How many line is there? Press enter. Now I can see there is 6 line. So sometimes we need to know in our file how many lines is there. You can see in your Word document or when you are doing any programming, everywhere you can see the line count will be shown. So how come they are coming? Like in the backend, they write down some command, and you can see how many lines you are writing in your Word documents or any programming working. Anyhow, so we can see in here we can create a file and we can take some output, input, everything will be using the tcat, all the things. Let's create another way, which one we are mostly used. Create new file. And I need to enter some value. No need to give me any output. I want to input just input. So for the first time when you want to create any file and with input, we need to use cat, this greater than symbol. After then write down the file name. Let's write down test5.txt. Press enter. Now your environment in here, write down how many words or how many things you want to write down. Let's write down. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, I want to write down these 3 lines because our class in 3 days. So I want to close it. So use the Ctrl+D. Then done. Now write down and check my file. Cat space file name. Press enter. Then you can see you write down Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I create it and I can see my file. Now I am thinking that I missed another few things, like as we have more days also be left. If you enter rest of thing, how come I can enter? So use the cat command. In here we need to use another thing. That one is this character, double greater than symbol, and go to your file name, test5.txt. Press enter. Now what do I want to input? Monday, Tuesday. Okay, done for. I don't want to enter anymore. Use the Ctrl+D. Done. Let me check in my file. Is that entry or not? Write down cat file name. Now I can see Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That means these 2 lines are append. Append means it's empty after that. But if you write down like this way, what will happen? Let's this one. Press enter. I write down 5 days. So left is 2 days. Wednesday, THURS, Thursday. Press enter. Done. Thursday. So everything we can see. Ctrl+D. Let me check my file. Press enter. Now I can see only Wednesday and Thursday. What about my 5 days? These all the files. So basically, when you enter for the first time, we can use this command. When you want to append means add more thing in your file, you need to use this thing using the cat. So another few things also be available. That one is if you want to add anything in a specific location, you can do that one. But for the any specific location, we'll do that later. Okay. Now let's do another thing. There are lots of commands using the cat. We'll do every day, day by day. And it's not possible to everything show you, but I'll try to show you most of the thing. Now let's very basic one. That one is used for the echo. What is the echo? Echo means print something. I just write down echo. Press enter. I cannot say anything. Why I cannot say anything? You can see there is one space because I write down echo after then space. Space means nothing is there. So please print space. Let's write down echo. Print my name. You can see I write down echo. When you write down echo means print it, and that one will be print. But you can see this one is one word, this one is another word, and in between there is one space. This is not a good idea to write down echo command. When you want to print anything, so we need to use, especially in the character, when you have more than one word, we need to use like this way. This is the best way you can do. But you can write down that one, no problem. What is the difference between this line or this line? Nothing. Difference only one thing. You don't understand this Abu is a name or any command. But when you write down anything like the inverted comma, that means this whole thing is a string value. String means any sentence or any word or any paragraph. It's easy to understand. So for the easy to understand, we are using write down like this way. Okay. Let's say you want to input some number. Let's equal 1, then you can see equal 1. Let's equal 2, you can see equal 2. We'll use the some variable. How to use that one? We'll do that one later. Okay. So this echo showing print something. What you want to print? Write down that one, and it will be show that. But if you want to print only one, like I write down only one, they say bash 1 command not found. That means this environment actually called the bash shell. Bash means the terminal. Terminal means the Linux environment. In our Windows platform, we are saying that one is the PowerShell, command prompt, these two types of thing. In our Linux environment, we are saying that this is a bash shell, this is a bash platform, this is a terminal, this is a another thing is called CLI, that means command line interface. Okay, all the things we can say about our Linux environment. And nowadays, all the things like a CLI, terminal, all the things are in online environment. Like you can use, if you want to use the Azure. In the Azure, basically that one is the Microsoft company, so they wants to use the PowerShell in there. But CLI prompt also be available. Those who finish the Azure course, they know. In the Linux, in the Amazon environment, you can see CLI prompt. In the Google environment, you can see the CLI prompt. So nowadays, everyone is called in online. That one is CLI prompt or PowerShell. Okay. So these are very few basic commands we did in this class. Now, I write down lots of commands. It's very difficult to remember everything and very difficult to do or write down every command. You can see when I start today's class, first this one is login. After then I turn off my operating system and I use the headless OS, and it's now running like that. I need to do one thing. I need to copy all the command. So select all the things if you want. This is the best way. Save always your working. So I have to save everything. Okay. So I'm selecting. Okay. It's all, when you select, it's copy. Let's go to the drive. I have to save all the things in my computer. So no, I'm in wrong place. Let's save today's class information, and I have to save in the Microsoft Word, and today's class is Sunday. Sunday is January. Okay, let's write down January 28. January 28, 2024. Double click it, paste in everything in here. Just Control V. Now it is very difficult to understand what I write down and which command is used for which purpose. So you can modify that one. Like as this is the one command. So you can change the color. This is the command. This is the command. This is the command. You can do by yourself that things. Okay, and save it, keep it. If you want, you can keep it. If you don't need, you don't need to copy anything. Okay, that's not a big deal. But everything up to you. Now, I write down lots of command. I did lots of thing. Is there anyone wants to add anything with me? Okay, so I need to shut down my computer. So how come I can shut down? Let's write down sudo. Yes, sir. No problem, Masood. Let's shut down my operating system. I don't need to go in here. I cannot see my operating system. Where is that one? You can right click in there and you can stop it in power off. I don't want to do that way because Linux environment is very difficult. And another thing is the VirtualBox. You don't know tomorrow is it working or not. This is another problem for the VirtualBox or VMware. So that's all third-party software. So third-party software work like that way. Free means something wrong. So we need to use the always licensed version. But Oracle is VMware is the VirtualBox is the free. So we don't need to think about that licensing. So now I want to shut down. SSUTDOWN shutdown -S and now. When I press this one, immediately my computer will be shut down. That is my VMware operating system will be shut down. Okay, to do that one side by side, and we can see that things. We can see running still. Okay, I need to show more way like this way. Okay. This one is running. We can see this is the running environment. When I press this button, if I write down everything correctly, then you can see it will be shut down. Okay. Oh no, it's not working. Yes. Now press enter. Okay, there one's password. Write down the password, and when I write down password, press enter. Then this environment will be said inactive or something. PuTTY fatal error. Okay, and you can see the power of state is changed, and this one is said remote side unexpectedly closed network connection. That means this PuTTY is not connected with the operating system. Press OK. I forcefully shut down my computer and my computer is now shut down. Now it's worked perfectly. Always close your operating system perfectly. Perfectly means use the at least command, or you can use the proper way. That means you can go to the environment and use the shutdown button. Don't forcefully shut down anything in the VMware because that one is third party, that one is the free. If you use the stop in unexpectedly like this way, next time it may be working, maybe not. We don't know. So don't do that one. And the PuTTY is a third party software. You can work like as a GUI system. Close it. Done. Like the VMware, the VirtualBox, we don't need right now. Close it. Like that one is a very basic thing. When you want to close anything, just press the close button. So done for today's class. I did lots of command in today's class. So it's very difficult to remember, but please try to practice at least, because without practice, we cannot remember. It's